Hey everyone, hope your day is going well. You're back with another reaction. We're listening to the Kinks Come Dancing, and I saw this song recommended quite a few times on some of the previous reactions that I did to the Kinks. And some people told me that this was inspired by Ray Davies' older sister. She passed away, I believe, very young, 32 years old, after experiencing a heart attack while on a night out. So Come Dancing starts to make sense in terms of the title. It's heartbreaking. So young. Heart attack. I can't. It's hard to fathom and it's very scary and heartbreaking. And I also heard that she gifted him his first guitar, a Spanish guitar, perhaps even on the same day, because I think she moved to Canada or something, with her husband, and then came back, gave him this guitar for a birthday present. Little did she know what was about to happen, of course, and they would become the Kinks. And then she passed away. Whoa. All right, let's go.
They put a parking lot on a piece of land where the supermarket used to stand. Before that they put up a bowling alley on the site that used to be the local pally. That's where the big band used to come and play. My sister went there on a Saturday. Come dancing, all her boyfriends used to come and call. Why not come dancing? It's only natural.
Hey.
Another Saturday, another date. She would be ready, but she'd always make him wait. In the hallway, in anticipation. He didn't know the night would end up in frustration. He'd end up blowing all his wages for the week, or for a cuddle and a peck on the cheek. Come dancing, that's how they did it when I was just a kid. And when they said come dancing, my sister always did. My sister should have come in at midnight, and my mom would always sit up and wait. It always ended up in a big row when my sister used to get home late. Out of my window I could see them in the moonlight, two silhouettes saying goodnight by the garden gate. The day they knocked down the pally, my sister stood and cried. The day they knocked down the party, while my childhood died, just died.
Wow.
Now I'm grown up and playing in a band, and there's a car park where the pally used to stand. My sister's married and she lives on an estate. Her daughters go out, now it's her turn to wait. She knows they get away with things she never could, but if I asked her, I wonder if she would. Come dancing, come on sister, have yourself a ball. Don't be afraid to come dancing, it's only natural.
Yeah.
Come dancing, just like the party on a Saturday. And all your friends would come dancing while the big band used to play.
Wow. Oh, wait a second. Also a great song. Um, what a beautiful and also fun tribute and heartfelt tribute to his sister. I didn't know what to expect in terms of melody or lyrics, or is this going to be like a sad ballad? I don't know. Come Dancing. The title could suggest it's up tempo, but you don't know. You think, oh, what is this going to be? But he made it into, this the memory of him because they were pretty far apart in age, which I can relate to. I have a younger brother that's close to 15 years younger than me, so he might have seen the stuff that Ray has seen, right? Um, and That's very interesting. Kind of reflecting on how she went out at night and looking at, oh, she too late, at home, and I always blew my curfew. Have the fun now, regret it later. Get the out at that whooping, the can of whoop ass. Um, but yeah, the melody of it, the that sounds familiar, but maybe it's just instantly memorable because it's so catchy. And then at the end, with the big band sounds that he was mentioning too, of this place, which becomes almost a mythical place, right? Especially if it doesn't exist anymore, if it's tore down. Yeah, really, really great. Some awesome guitar playing. I love the bass in this as well. Ray's vocals are very heartfelt and honest. And yeah, just a really fun song. And I love the opening verse of kind of, maybe he's looking at it. I don't know if it's actually based on a real place that doesn't exist anymore, but it's so relatable, right? The things, the layers of the past, of the things that get replaced with another thing and another thing and another thing. Like, oh, remember this used to be a grocery store, a mom and pop store. This, and now this is a gambling place or whatever. Just doesn't matter what it is. It always going to be. It's going to change. Or it's going to be torn down. It's going to be a new condominium instead, right? All of these things. But I love the beginning of, they put a parking lot on a piece of land. It's like, what used to be here, it meant something, and it's kind of replaced by something that's meaningless, right? Even if it's just a beautiful piece of land without anything ever being on there, replacing it with a parking lot is just, if you put it that way, it's like, oh, what are we doing? That's just, oh boy. And then the supermarket, and then the bowling alley, and but before that, this was the local palais where the big bands used to come and play. And my sister went here every Saturday, and seeing that play out in the video, of course, the guys, expecting stuff, and he would spend all his wages. That was funny, and all for a cuddle and a peck on the cheek. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to teach my daughter that one. And that's how they did it when I was just a kid. And he's just an observer. Really nice. Of course, the mom waiting up at midnight, so relatable. And as a younger sibling, he's probably thinking like, "Oh, it's gonna be my turn to do that one day." And he's looking, and perhaps even thinking about going to the palais himself, right? Um, Later when you're older, because I want to go dancing there, but then they knocked it down, and you're just kind of robbed of that possibility. And he said, part of my childhood just died. Um, First of all, because of all the memories it already holds, right? I have so many buildings that I went to as a kid. The swimming pool, they tore it down, so many things. And everybody has examples of this in their life. And it's like, oh, damn, another one gone. And I know it's just a building, but still, it has these memories, and you can't even take your kids to it. Like, oh, look at this. Here, your auntie used to come dancing here, or whatever. It's just gone. So really, really great writing, very visual, very meaningful. Because it's specific to his experience, but we can relate to those stories. It's really, really beautiful. And then, of course, he's kind of contemplating how she's now grown up, and he's grown up playing in a band. Now he's making people dance. she never knew that. That is sad. And kind of fantasizing about if she still lived almost, with the kids growing up and stuff. And yeah, really, really, really great song, cool video, fun melody. Yeah, that. Come on. You get that guitar? Kind of what she gave him, right? Come on. The drumming, the bass. Fun.
They put a parking lot on a piece of land where the supermarket used to stand. Before that, they put up a bowling alley on the site that used to be the local pally. That's where.
Damn, man. Damn, that's good. All right. Thank you, everybody, for recommending this and for hanging out with me. If you have any other recommendations, let me know, and I hope to see you there. Goodbye.